Jobbing with Nikki. Yeah, gobbing with Nikki. Jobbing with Nikki. Yeah, we're jobbing with Nikki.
Welcome to Jobbing with Nikki. I am joined today by Ellis Barker.
Hello, that's me.
That is you.
Yes.
So where shall
I
we
answered
start?
your first question correctly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you sure it's you?
I think so.
Or are you Banshee? Or
I'm one of them. I'm definitely one of them.
one of your personalities
That's
today.
it.
Yes. I mean, I have seen you wrestle for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, I've done this a long
time. What year did you start?
I would have been 14 or 15, so like 14, 13 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Like a long time.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I first saw you 2015, UKW.
Really? That was
Must have
UKW first?
I think I saw you at UKW. No. I mean, I met you all at Tidal first, just sat on the...
Yeah. Doing the ring crew at Tidal.
Yeah, doing the ring crew at Tidal and then other places.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, now let's scoot over that. So, like you say, you've been doing it a long time. So how do you think it differs now to when you first started for trainees?
I mean, it's a lot of a better environment now. I mean, like a lot of the people that were, well, I'd say it's a better environment. It's completely different to how it was when I first started. Because when I first started, it was like, everyone's in like different categories, and like these people can work these shows and then so on.
Yeah.
But now it's more of a mix, and I think that's better.
Definitely.
I think like instead of seeing the same 5 people on every show in Yorkshire, you see different people on every show.
Yeah.
I think that's better for everyone.
Definitely. It is like, you don't want to be seeing, because back when I used to go back in the day, it was always the same few people on the same shows. Like BWE had their roster, and
but a lot of the rosters were the same people as well.
Yeah.
I don't think that helped anybody.
No.
Like, I think the more people they have on multiple shows, the more wrestling that everybody gets to see.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's better for the wrestlers and it's better for the fans, I think.
Oh, no, definitely, because you get talent coming from all over now to, like, Yorkshire, or talent from Yorkshire travelling up to, say, Newcastle and Liverpool and stuff. But it's like, you get to see that variety. Because I talked to Adam Bolton, he was saying how, like, when you train at a different school up north, it's a little bit different to how it is to the stuff you get taught here. So it's like you're learning all different types and all different, like, mindsets of wrestling.
Yeah, I think like I also feel like that's changing as well. I think that a lot of schools are now, they're not teaching the same thing, but they're also not just teaching one thing. Yeah, like they're focusing on everything, which again makes more rounded trainees,
definitely.
which makes better shows.
Oh yeah, 100% agree. What advice would you give to an aspiring young wrestler? Say the age you were when you started.
Oh, the age I was. Take it easy. Do rolls. Don't hurt your back and then decide that you're going to land on your neck for a bit because your neck feels fine, but your back's not. That was a stupid time. I love all my trainers, but I can't remember particularly which ones it was that were like, yeah, that's fine, you're landing on your head instead of taking a flat back bump. That's fine. No, it's not. Just take it easy, ease into it. Once you start doing more shows, then start like doing the more advanced things. I think like the way I started was like, oh, here, you jumped in at the deep end, like you've got to do everything like immediately. And like I think thankfully training's changed now for a lot of places, so I don't think it is that deep end mentality. I think a lot of places have like, here's a beginner's course that gets you used to what you're meant to be doing, and then you're like, okay, and now you can do like fundamentals or something like that, something build up like from the bottom, instead of being like, Here, you're a pre-built house. No, we need to lay the foundation first,
exactly,
and then start layering things.
Yep. I mean, I've spoke before on here how sometimes the basic moves, if they're done right, are perfect. They look beautiful.
Oh, for sure.
So, I think they do need to be, you do need to have that foundation, as you said, to then make them moves look perfect before you move on to something else. Or
and I know it sounds boring because that's not what anybody starts wrestling training for, right? You don't start wrestling training to do the perfect scoop slam or the perfect stalling suplex or something. But like when it's done right, like you say, it just looks way better than
it's like you want it to look smooth. You want it to look just. I keep referring to wrestling as beautiful because it is. It's like an art form.
Exactly.
When it's done right and done properly, that's why I love it so much. It's like going to theatre or watching ballet or something. It's like ballet with a soap opera with.
It's got everything involved.
Yeah,
but it's also one take. You can't do multiple shoots of a match. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
I mean, I guess they could in like the pandemic and stuff. You can't when there's people watching. Like that's a completely different situation.
Right, we're going to move on to one of Jake's questions.
Thanks, Jake.
Have you ever stuck a milkshake up the back of someone's radiator?
I didn't stick it up the back of his radiator. So what I did was we went round to Jake's house, which we do occasionally, and we watch wrestling on the TV. Like everybody gets like takeaway or whatever, and I went on to the garage, which is down his street, and I got a milkshake, and I drank it, and then I completely forgot that I had it. I left it behind me. I didn't stick it up the radiator. I left it behind me, which was technically under the radiator, but it wasn't shoved up the radiator. It was just there under it.
It's all right. When he sent the question in, it said, ask him if he's ever put a milkshake up, ... see more. And I was like, where is this question going?
Yeah. When you started reading it, I was like, well, probably not. And then I was like, oh, a radiator. Okay. No, I know the story, yeah. No, I forgot a radiator. I forgot a radiator. No, I forgot a milkshake at Jake's house. I apologise, Jake.
He did say you've apologised a lot, but he likes to wind you up.
I apologise every single time I'm at his house. I'm like, Jake, I'm sorry about that milkshake that I left the first time that I came to your house. I completely forgot that I had it.
All right, maybe Jake's being a bit mean, winding you up.
a little bit.
Has it been years?
Probably, yeah. It was probably like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Now, do you speak Spanish, Ellis?
Not massively, no.
I think I've been told this story by Nathan.
Yeah. He's not forgiven me for this.
No, I can imagine. You'll have to explain to the viewers what happened.
So, PPW got reached out to from a Mexican company. I personally love lucha. I really love lucha libre. It was like my dream to wrestle in Mexico. So I was like, anything I got to do to get on this show in Mexico, I'm gonna do it. It was initially Nathan and Kemper, and they were looking for somebody else to go with them. And Nathan pulled me to the side because he knows that I like lucha, and he was like, "Well, we got this Mexican thing. Like, they've reached out. We might go out there." I was like my heart started like, like, right, okay. So what have I got to do to get there? And like, he didn't say anything, and I was like, I don't think either of them speak Spanish. I've been learning Spanish on Duolingo. I'll just say I speak Spanish and hope for the best. So I'm pretty sure that the promo's still up there. Cut this really terrible promo in Spanish. And like, this should have been a clue as to Ellis doesn't speak Spanish. I'm there with Google Translate. I've written my promo out in English, and I'm like, right, okay, I need to say this, and this. And then we go to the promo, we're shooting it, and I keep messing up after like the second line because my brain's not great. And I'm like, something. And then like And everyone was like, I thought you spoke Spanish, why are you not doing it right? And I was like, look, I do. It's fine, I'll do it. And then I did it, and it was like the most monotone, rehearsed promo I've ever done in my life.
If I can find this promo, I will link it.
Yeah, it might be on the PPW Instagram from like a year and a half ago,
I need to
2
see
years
this
ago.
as well now.
And if it's still up, I'd be shocked. Because he hated everything that I did on that trip.
Oh.
We all love the trip. We all love IPW Lucha Libre. It was fantastic. They treated us like rock stars. It was great. And yeah, when we turned up and we came out of the airport and the promoter picked us up, and he was like, "Oh, which one's the one that speaks Spanish?" And Nathan and Kemper both pointed at me, and I just went, "Me, I guess." And then he started speaking at me in Spanish, and I was like, "Nope, none of that."
Oh, no.
So yeah, that didn't go well.
That happened.
That is a thing that happened and haunts me to this day. I still feel real bad, so I do all the reels.
I feel bad for asking you now. But it was Jake that told me to.
It's Jake's fault.
But speaking of PPW, how would you describe your time there?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's difficult because I've enjoyed everywhere that I've trained. And I feel like I've learned things everywhere that I've trained. But I think it's just an atmosphere of like, you want to be there, you want to learn, you want to be involved in everything that's going on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that it wasn't the same here.
Yeah.
Because it was. But it's just, this was right down the street from where I lived. Now I have to travel to Sheffield. But I go twice a week, and I'm not like dreading, oh, I've got to go to Sheffield again.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just what I do. It's like, you get there and you're like, oh, this is I'm home. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you do seem like you've got like a really good group of people there.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, everybody's real helpful. Like, there's nobody that stands out that's like, oh, I wish that person didn't come, or anything like that.
and
It's
that's
like,
good. That's what you want from a school. Like, you know, you want to feel like, oh, I can't wait to go, instead of, like you say, dreading it. You don't want to get up and be like, oh, got an hour to Sheffield now. And
yeah,
you don't want to feel like that. You don't want it to be a chore.
No.
So I think best advice Liam gave me when I was doing the announcing stuff with him is just, if you stop enjoying it, just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it feels like a chore, then just stop.
That's it. You gotta get the fun you can get out of wrestling, regardless of what role you've got. If it stops being fun, it's difficult to get that back.
Yeah.
And I think, thankfully, a lot of people are like this. Like, passion started waning, and then like you have like, for me, it was the forced time off in the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then PPW started opening, and I was like, okay, well, let's give it a try. You know, I was like, I might pack it in, but it opened, and I was like, yeah, no, I love this again. You know what I mean?
That's good. That is really good, because it is good to see you still around. When I started coming back to shows and that, and I went to Planet, and I was like, oh my God, Ellis is on the card. Like, I've not seen him in like 5 years.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's good to, when I came back, it was good to see familiar faces.
Yeah, that's
like
it.
Jake, like you, like, you know, Liam. It was good to see people, and that they remembered who I was. It felt weird. Like, I was like, why do people remember me?
Wow.
Like,
What did I do wrong to all these
pretty
people?
much. I'm like, oh, they all remember me as that drunken idiot. That's it, right? That's all they remember. And everyone's like, you weren't even that bad when you were drunk. I'm like, what? I don't remember this. Recently watched back a Tidal show, and you lot are sat behind me, and I'm arguing with Dan James.
Yep.
Really drunk with tinsel around my neck.
Yeah.
I don't remember that show.
I also don't remember that show. Not because I was drunk, but because I've landed on my head too many times.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
I blame the kids on my end. What would you say is your favourite match you've had?
Oof.
I know there's a lot.
Favourite match that I've had?
The ones you can remember.
Yeah. I mean, the match in Mexico was great because it was a completely different experience to everything else. The guy didn't speak any English. I obviously didn't speak any Spanish.
You had to plan a match.
Yeah, and we were like, well, let's just roll around on this floor and we'll make it up from there. You know, like, we don't have any translators here, so we'll just roll around and find out what happens.
Because you were the translator.
Yeah, I was supposed to be the translator. So like, we don't need a translator. Ellis is it.
He's just see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let me get Duolingo. I'll stop winding you up about that.
But yeah, it was a good match. The ref healed on me at the end,
What?
and I was like, "What's happening?" Like, we went to the planned finish, and I think it was, I hit my finish, I cover him, the ref's like wondering about, like not looking. I'm like, "What's going on?" And then he counts 2, and then just like rolls over and like folds his arms. And I'm like, "What's going on here? Like, this isn't what refs are supposed to do." So I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let's right. I'll get him and I'll put him in a submission, and we can call it there." And the ref's just like, "No," and the ref pushes me off him, and I like fall back, and I'm like, "What's happening? What's going on?"
Is this match available on YouTube?
It was on Facebook Live. I don't know if it's still up. Probably. I'd love to watch it back. And then I'm having to call to this man that doesn't understand English in English, and I'm like, "Destroyer," because I was like, everybody knows what a destroyer is. And then he like hooked me for it, and I'm like, "No, I'm supposed to be over." So I spin out and gut kick him and give him one, and then pin him. And I'm just like, "You're staying down." And like the ref finally calls 3,
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, we were opening match. And I was the first English guy. Kemper and Nathan were on later, and I was like, "What do we do?" Like, thankfully, I think no, he was fine with them. He was fine with them. It was just me. But they were heels anyway.
Maybe it's because you lied about speaking Spanish.
Maybe it was. Maybe the promoter's like, "Hey, this guy, you're gonna have to screw this guy over because he's just lied to everybody." And I'm like, "Yep, yeah, that's fair." Yeah.
Oh wow! Now, do you think tuna isn't a fish?
No, I think tuna is a fish, Jake. So again, we were in Mexico.
There's a lot of things in Mexico.
Yeah, like a lot of things.
How long were you there?
I think 3 days.
Wow, and everything happened.
3. Yeah, I think 3 days. Might have been longer. Can't remember. But the promoter's taking us out for food every night, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll take you to my favorite fish restaurant."
Right.
And I was like, "I don't really eat fish. I don't. But I do eat tuna."
Right.
Because it's kind of meaty and it's not like, doesn't taste massively fishy. So we go to this fish place, and I have like standard kids meal, like chicken nuggets and chips or something. And, like, Nathan and Kemper are ripping me because I've got this plate of chicken nuggets and chips and it's a fish restaurant. And then we go out again later that night because we had like 4 meals a day or something. It's crazy. And he took us to this steak restaurant. And I was like, "Okay, well, I had steak for breakfast. I don't want steak again." So I was like, I really don't want anything. So I'll have a salad. And I saw a tuna salad.
Right.
And I was like, "I'll have the tuna salad." And then he was like, "I thought you didn't eat fish." And I was like, "Well, I eat tuna."
So yeah, I only really eat tuna, but the canned one.
Yeah. And that's
I
what it
eat
was.
fish and chips. But like, I won't go out my way to eat like fish. I don't.
Yeah,
like
I'm not a massive
sushi or anything like that. That's just gross.
when it's described to you as fish taco, and I was like, "Okay, what fish?" And it just says fish. And you're like, is anyone able to translate what fish it is? No, it's just fish. Just eat it. And I'm like, no, I'll have chicken nuggets and chips. I know what that is.
Yeah, I don't blame you. If you can't identify what fish is in it, it could be anything.
Yeah.
It could be like that big poisonous one.
Puffer fish.
That's it.
Yeah.
You never know.
Never want that.
So you have
Jake got any more questions?
no, that is it for Jake. I mean, he might have some more questions. I'll message him. Like,
Right.
let's just do this again and ask Ellis awkward questions. Right. So yeah, you have wrestled like everywhere it seems, promotion wise. Where would you like to?
There's a whole bunch that I haven't. Yeah, I've never wrestled title. I've never been on title.
You used to ring crew, surely that's the next step.
I did ring crew for
You were, like there all the time.
Yeah, never worked title. That's nuts, right?
All right, Taj. Come on, Taj. We'll start a petition. # we want Ellis on title.
Just don't let me speak Spanish and
Yes.
we'll be all right.
No Spanish wrestlers against him, please.
Spanish announce table. That's my job at title.
Yes.
I go from ring crew to Spanish commentary.
And it'll just be...
And that's it. And it'll be like,
See?
I don't know. These words. These words, I guess.
I can't believe you never worked title.
No.
Like, that really does shock me. I just assumed you had.
Yeah, I only started, like... I put that in, like, a step up from what I was doing, like, pre-pandemic. And then, like, post, I started doing, like, True Grit and stuff. And, like, that's where the bigger shows came in, you know what I mean? Like, I was doing all right. I was working, like, most weekends and stuff, but it wasn't, like, on a more... It definitely wasn't on, like, an adult crowd basis.
Yeah, there were a lot of family
Yeah.
shows.
I came back, and from PPW, I started doing Rise and True Grit, and I still didn't get title. I don't know why. It was weird.
We want Ellis on Tidal. Because I'm hosting Tidal in October, and it will be 10 years since my first Tidal show.
That's mad.
Yes.
That's mad.
So it really does mean a lot to me, because my first BritWrest show, well, my first one was NGW, because I went to watch Mandrews, and then
we had a run-in by a
we've got Alcasa, who speaks about as much Spanish as Ellis. Love Alcasa, he's the best. Yeah, and then my second one was the one with Hardcore Holly.
Yeah, I remember that when he worked Joe Connors, right?
Yes, that was my first Tidal show.
That match. If anyone gets a chance to watch that match somewhere,
it's on YouTube.
It's mental.
Mm-hmm.
And that was... So I wrestled Joe Connors WrestleBration. That was like my highest profile match.
Wow.
And in my head, I was like, I just remember that match you had with Hardcore Holly, and he just his chest at the end of that match.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just mincemeat.
But yeah, that was my first Tidal show. I think that was November 2015. And obviously I'm hosting in October, so it'll be like 10 years, give or take.
Yeah,
which makes me feel really old.
Makes you feel old.
Yeah, but you were just like fresh-faced teen Ellis.
Don't know.
2015?
2015. So that's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I would have been 17, 18.
There we go.
Yeah.
So you were still young and I was drunk. I hate that they've put all the old Tidal shows on YouTube now, because me and Mark keep watching them. And I'm like, this is not a good look.
This don't look great on me.
No, we watched a grapple show, and it was
Were you at that?
Which one?
Did you go to grapple much?
I went to grapple a few times, but there was one inside a leisure centre. And I remember JC saying, there's no alcohol for sale or anything. So
You're like, right, I'm off home.
No, we went and bought a bottle of vodka, a pack of 6 Coke, and me and Stuart are sat there, plastic cups of vodka and Coke. Sean Only comes out, the heel, teaming with, was it BA Rose? And then they were against the models. And I, for some reason, had my Sean Only hoodie, held it up like a sign, and I'm going, woo! And then screaming at Joey Hayes when he's on the floor.
Nice.
And I'm like, see, this is why people remembered me. No, but it is good to see how far you've come since.
Yeah.
You're a lot more chatty now.
Well,
I thought he just hated me.
it was never that. It was always like, because I was that age and I'd only just stopped drinking.
Yeah.
I was trying to avoid anybody that was drinking. So it wasn't just you. I was just like, right, I've stopped. I need to be away from this. And then I'm on wrestling shows and every adult here is drinking.
Yeah.
Because it's the only way to get through these kid-friendly shows. And I'm like, okay, great. Well, let's just try and stay to itself and not. I wasn't trying to be rude to anybody.
Oh, no. I just thought you were quiet and shy.
Yeah.
That's because I've got somewhere on my Facebook pictures of you with John when he was really little and stuff. And it's like looking back through everything, I'm just like, because I remember John coming with me to shows and like just having the best time with you guys. And yeah, it was always fun. But yeah, I get that because like I go to Rise and like around intermission, I start feeling a bit weird because obviously I don't drink now.
Yeah.
So I start feeling a bit. I saw you outside True Grit once when I was like, I needed to get out because I was like, everyone's getting drunk and I'm a bit getting panicky.
Yeah, it's difficult.
It is panicky. It is difficult. But like, you were such a young age to have stopped drinking.
Well,
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That makes sense now. You're in a much better place now.
Yes.
It's not like
Jake's got more questions.
dream opponents.
Dream opponent. Ugh. That one English, was it?
No, that was Spanish.
Going well. Duolingo has my back. No, I stopped immediately. When we got back from Mexico, I'd stopped. I was like, look, this hasn't helped at all. This is useless, this stupid green bird popping up telling me that I've not done it today. I'm not doing it. Duolingo. Never again am I ever trying to learn Spanish on Duolingo ever again. It didn't help at all. I've been to Spain multiple times since then. Still haven't managed to strike a conversation with anybody. You know why? Because I use Duolingo and I didn't learn any Spanish. Stupid.
What has this turned into?
Right, Duolingo plug is over.
It's not a plug. Just cancel Duolingo. Right, pick a dream opponent. Come on.
Right now or ever?
Ever,
probably Eddie Guerrero. I think that would be fantastic. Now, probably who would be best? I really like to wrestle Ares. I think he's real good. You know, it'd be definitely Lucha influence.
Yeah.
You know, just because I just want to get better at it. I feel like I've got like a fundamental layer of it now, but I just need to wrestle more people that wrestle like that and get used to stuff. So, I mean, the closest thing we have over here is probably out of Lucha Britannia or something. Some of those guys are real good. But also like in like the Yorkshire area, Kid Like Us 2 is great. You know, I always like wrestling Kid Like Us 2. I think that'd be good somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. That would be brilliant to watch.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Let's not pull the curtain back on that one. Drew Ashlin.
Oh.
So you have had a few different characters.
Yes.
What's it like when you debut each one? Let's go for a really deep, difficult question to end this on.
To end this, let's do like chronologically. How
many characters have you had?
So when I first started, I was L-Razor.
Right.
E-double-L because my name is Ellis.
Ah, get it?
And then L-Razor, and I was like 14. And I was like, you know what's cool? Hellraiser. And that wasn't really a character. It was me in Muay shorts and a t-shirt.
So you didn't have pins
and a
on
crew
your head?
cut. No.
Glue pins to your head every
No, I
time
didn't.
coming out.
No. I think I came out to... I want to say it was Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Because, you know,
Cool
I'm
song.
cool and edgy and all of that. Yeah, no, that was probably the second most nervous that I've been about debuting a character, because it was my first ever wrestling.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then I did Banshee because I was too scared of talking publicly to make any noise in the ring.
Really?
Other than like a high pitch.
Is that what it was?
And I was like, okay, cool, let's do this.
I just remember your floppy emo hair that you had.
Yeah. I was like, let's screech like a banshee because that's a noise that I can make. And then, that kind of just turned into, I'm now an emo. And I'm not changing my name because I don't know why. And then Sean only said to me, because he was taking sessions, and he went, Banshee, you know that's a chick, right? And I was like, right, I should probably think
Banshees are girls.
of doing a different. Banshee from X-Men was not a girl.
Oh no!
And that's where I got it from.
Right, okay.
And then I was like, okay, cool. Well, I should probably change my name. And then I was like, okay, let's... I started teaming with JJ.
I remember you teaming with JJ.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's do my first name, and then we'll come up with something cool for the second name. So I was like, let's do Ellis Barker because Travis Barker's a great drummer, and that's it. I'll just steal his surname.
So cool, right?
Yeah, that's it. You know what's really cool?
Travis Barker.
2000s emo music.
Yes.
That's it.
I still listen to it now, so you're right.
Yeah.
It's not a phase, right?
It's not a phase. Absolutely not a phase. Some people get lyrics tattooed from and stuff, and Jack Skellington.
I've got some lyrics.
There you
but
go.
Then I've got Hardy Boys and all my geeky signatures.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So that was Ellis Barker, and then that transformed into Ellis Barker's going to do the graffiti, spray painty thing.
I have a question about that.
Okay.
What's actually in them?
That's paint. Yeah,
is it?
Yeah, it's spray paint. I started with deodorant, and then
Is
I
it
was
not
like,
toxic?
no, it's fine.
I thought it might be like hairspray or something.
No,
It's actually spray paint.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
That's why it's coloured.
I've never noticed it's coloured.
Sometimes I use black, and you can't tell, and then sometimes I use red because it matches the gear, so I do black and red.
So is that why you have to wear a gas mask because you're in close proximity?
Don't have to. That was like
maybe just
that was
like
a
I don't
character
want to
choice.
breathe the fumes.
That was
Everyone
a
else
character
can.
choice. Whenever I've sprayed legal walls, I've not used a face mask until I bought that for the gimmick.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it's not.
You spray legal walls?
Yeah, legal walls.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's legal
legal walls. His walls in his bedroom.
And other legal walls.
Kitchen.
My house is fantastic.
His house is just spray paint everywhere.
Yeah. So that was coming back from the pandemic, and I was like, we want to get out on more adult orientated shows. We need a more adult orientated character. Woofing at people is not an adult orientated character. It got the crowd engagement up, so
it did.
I'm glad that that picked up. And Now we're trying something completely different.
Yes, so we're going to announce this.
Yes.
That you are indeed Mega Calibre. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes, I am. And that's the most Spanish that I know.
And it means hummingbird.
It does mean hummingbird. And that's why
Googled
I've
it.
got hummingbird gear.
Yes.
Yeah, basically I ordered that gear as soon as we landed back in England from Mexico.
Oh, wow.
Because Nathan was like, why don't you just do lucha? Like, why don't you be a lucha? And I was like, oh, well, I don't think it'd work. I don't think I'd be any good at it. It's that and the other. And he's like, either do it or don't do it. And I was like, okay, well, let's do it. Let's order the gear. It took like a year for it to be made, but you know, it's really detailed. So
It is. I was actually looking at it when I was on comms because I think that's the closest I've seen it up when you were going past, and I was just like, it's so pretty.
yeah.
It's so
You know
nice.
what's real cool? Backstage here, they've got like a black light, and it illuminates like all the green. Like
Wow.
it reflects it real nice.
Oh, yeah,
And
it is really nice.
Gary, the ref, was like, "We need to get black lights out there because that looks sick." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's talk to John." But yeah, that's the most nervous I've been.
Really?
Yeah, the first True Grit.
Mm.
That was the first show that I did it. It was me and Billy, and I was so nervous that I forgot like all degrees of like showing out to the crowd. So I was like this on my entrance, and then like I just forgot to do it ever again. I was like, okay, let's just make sure that we don't mess this match up. And then like I got in the back and I was like, I did this wrong, but I do that after every match. So it's cool.
I have noticed that wrestlers are really critical of themselves.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to be your own biggest critic.
Mm.
Otherwise, you'll never get better.
That is very true.
If you think, oh, I was great in that match, I did absolutely nothing wrong. I'm the best wrestler that there ever is, ever, and no one's going to say anything different. It's like, well, you've peaked. Where are you going to go from there?
Just like you say, I think we are our own worst critics with everything we do.
So you have to be. It's the only way to get better.
Yeah. But it sounds like you've got good support with it from Nathan and everyone down there. And
yeah, for sure.
Whatnot. And you've been at UKW quite a lot as Calibre, so
yeah,
you know, you're getting your exit and you're getting better at it every time.
That's it. It's difficult in the mask. Honestly, as soon as I got the mask, I should have been training in it, but I wasn't. And it's just getting used to. It's different breathing because my mask is very heavy.
Yeah.
Very heavy.
Is it?
Yeah, like I've held like other people's masks, and I'm like, why is mine like this heavy? Like, but it was my gear maker's first mask that they made, so I can't. It looks nice as well.
It does look really nice.
But it sucks to wrestle in a mask. It sucks, but also I love it as well. It's what I've always wanted to do.
Say it's actually your dream then.
That's the thing.
Know.
And like, what's a little bit annoying about it is everyone. If I don't go up and say to the ring announcer, "I'm from Yorkshire," they all go, "And from Mexico," and I'm like, "I'm not Mexican. I don't speak any Spanish." I want to make this very clear. I speak no Spanish. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to talk Yorkshire. And that's it. I'm the Yorkshire luchador.
Exactly.
That's it.
You don't have to be Mexican.
That's it.
I was going to say something else to myself. Good old Mexicans from Leeds and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Them people.
Them people.
They also need to speak.
I know. I would tell them very loudly when I was drunk that they weren't speaking Spanish. Yes.
Silencio.
So he does know some. It did work slightly.
Slightly.
We won't hate Duolingo too much.
I hate Duolingo. If you got Duolingo, remove Duolingo immediately. It's awful. Terrible app. Don't help.
The preview for this episode is just going to be you.
Doesn't help.
Duolingo.
It doesn't help at all. You ask anybody. I know people that tried to learn Japanese on Duolingo. Doesn't help at all. It's useless. Don't use Duolingo.
I wonder what it'd be like if we like tried to learn English on it. I wonder what it.
Awful. Terrible. Don't do it. Go to night school or something. Learn a language properly. Don't use Duolingo. It's useless. Absolutely useless.
You're killing me off. Oh,
What's the bird's name? Duo?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm a green bird and I'll fight you. Stupid.
Oh, that's it. We need to make that happen.
That's it. Yeah, that's dream match. That's the match I want. Me, that stupid green bird. I'll fight you.
We just need to get someone to dress.
Throw in the old Twitter bird as well. I'll fight that and all. Delete that app as well. I hate everything.
You hate all
I
birds.
hate everything.
Except hummingbirds. You like hummingbirds.
I like real birds.
Right.
I like real birds. Yeah, the animals. The animals, birds. The flying ones.
The flying ones.
Yes.
Yes.
Or then also some of them don't fly.
No. Ostriches don't fly.
And on that bombshell,
Yes, I have been.
Ariba. No, we should probably do an actual clause.
Yeah.
I don't think you can use that.
I want to keep that in so bad. I have been Nikki, if you can understand me from all my laughing. This has been the incredible Ellis Barker.
Thank you. Bye.